Hello, Buy-in Associates. During this video, we will go over a few changes to the 2026 W-4 form. We will be reviewing changes to the new W-4 form, what is required to be completed on the W-4 form, resources to assist associates, and tools from the IRS. For personal tax advice on completing your W-4 form, please seek the guidance of a tax professional. The payroll, human resource, and accounting departments cannot provide advice or guidance in any way related to personal taxes. They are not tax professionals. Here is a link you can type into your browser to view a draft of the 2026 W-4 form. The 2026 W-4 form has 6 pages now, an increase of 2 pages over 2025's form. There are 2 worksheets instead of 1. You only need to complete a new W-4 form in 2026 if you need to make any changes for the new year. Otherwise, your current W-4 for elections will transfer over to 2026. The only exception is if you claimed exempt, then you must complete a new W-4 form by February 15th of 2026. This is an example of the current 2025 W-4 form. In step 1, no changes on how to complete. However, there is a caution disclosure added to the new form. Step 2 and step 3, there are no changes. Step 4, there are a few changes we will review on the next few slides. And step 5, there are no changes. The disclosure added to the new W-4 form states, to claim certain credits or deductions on your tax return, you and your spouse, if married filing joint, are required to have a Social Security number valid for employment. See pages 2 for more information. We do not have an example of page 2 in this presentation. However, page 2 will be provided by Vian when completing the W-4 form via Dayforce. On the 2025 W-4 form, if you qualified to be exempt from federal taxes, you had to write exempt on the form. On the new W-4 form, if you qualify, you just have to put a check mark in the box. Eligible for exempt if both are true. You had no federal income tax liability in the previous year. You expect to have no federal income tax liability in the current year. A new Form W-4 must be completed by February 15th of the following year. Again, consult with a tax professional if you are unsure if you qualify to claim exempt for federal taxes. You can use the multiple job worksheet to help you complete step 2 of the W-4 form, if applicable to you. You can also use the deduction worksheet to help you complete step 4 of the W-4 form if it's applicable to you. Again, keep both worksheets for your records. Completing the W-4 form. Step 1 is required. It's your personal information, name, address, social security number, filing status. The available filing statuses are single or married filing separately, married filing jointly, or qualifying surviving spouse, head of household. Step 2 is optional if you have multiple jobs or if your spouse works. Step 3 is optional if you have dependents. Step 4 is also optional if you have any other adjustments like other income, deductions, or additional withholdings. And step 5 is required, associate signature and date. It is recommended to check your W-4 tax withholdings early in the year When there are tax law changes, when you have life changes like marriage, divorce, birth or adoption of a child, home purchase, or retirement. Wage income, you or your spouse start or stop working or start or stop a second job. Adjustments to income, like IRA deductions, student loan interest deductions, and alimony expenses. Itemized deductions or tax credits, example, medical expenses, interest expense, gift to charities, dependent care expenses, education credit, child tax credit, earned income. These are a few examples when you should check your W-4 form and make any changes. The IRS has provided a link for Tax Withholding Estimator. Use this tool to estimate the federal income tax you want your employer to withhold from your pay. Only use the tax withholding estimator if your tax situation doesn't include any other factors listed next. Have non-resident alien status, earned income from tips or overtime, paid interest on a loan for a new car purchased after December 31st, 2024, paid more than $10,000 in state and local taxes, or are age 65 or older. Instead, use the deduction worksheet when completing the W-4 form, or consult a tax professional. Do not use the worksheet and the estimator. The IRS has provided guidance for individuals who received tips or overtime during tax year 2025. Here is a link you can type into your browser. Below is an example of part of the guide from the IRS on the no tax on overtime. Please make sure you read it thoroughly. We hope this video helped answer some of your questions regarding the new 2026 W-4 form. This video is intended solely to explain some of the changes to the new 2026 W-4 form. Again, for professional tax advice, please consult a qualified tax professional. The payroll, human resources, and accounting departments cannot provide advice or guidance in any way related to personal taxes. They are not tax professionals. Thank you, Vian Associates.